Welcome to the Sean and Geek, the Sean Geek and Fast Fret podcast. Done.
Well done. Okay, we're going to use that.
Woohoo! Look at this.
On the
We
road.
know what we're doing. Now I don't have my map on, so hopefully I'm going the right way.
Oh, Marion, yeah.
I was thinking later that was probably a horrible location to pick.
Not really. It's kind of like a strip mall area, isn't it?
On Marion, where it is, it's kind of on its own, I think. It's like a corner of, remember where Teasers was?
Oh, way over there.
I think that's where it is. Isn't that the address I sent?
You know what? I didn't.
All right, I'm going to map it. Because now I'm like paranoid.
Okay, I thought it was right where you turn off St. Mary's onto, or sorry, on from Main Street to Marion. That was right in there.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, that's where it was from when I looked at the map before. Yeah, I didn't put my Google map on. I guess I could have, but.
Okay, I'm looking. See which one it is. This is the fun of podcasting, folks. St. Mary's. St. Mary's.
What's that clicking sound? Is that your blinker?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Todd, you're right. It's the one you're thinking of.
Oh, okay.
In the strip mall.
Okay, perfect. So I know where I'm going then.
Okay, I'm turning my map off because I know how to get there. And I don't want this lady talking to us the whole time.
Oh, your Google Assistant or whatever you call it.
Yep.
Your map.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm driving now. Wow. I almost went to the wrong one because there's another one on Marion further the other way.
Like closer to Lage.
Yep. So we're doing this again, but this time we're both on the road.
Yeah, it's double road. Double duty.
Double OTR, double on the road.
There you go.
So I just finished editing the last one we did where I was on the road and you were in the studio.
Okay.
Quality was pretty good. There's a couple spots there where, I don't know, it wasn't awesome, but oh well.
Right.
But I mean, you know, for in a pinch like this, it's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah.
But I was going to say, I actually brought my podcasting equipment with us.
Oh, okay. With
I don't know if
with mics?
but I've got 2 mics only though.
Oh, okay.
But we'll see. But anyway, what's new with you?
I've been kind of looking at vehicles, but yeah, I've been looking at vehicles, but they're it's to the point now where you can't even go and buy one. You have to order it in.
Oh yeah, there's like a waiting list, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, because I was looking at either the CRV or the RAV4, or I mean, there's the Rogue. There's a bunch that are around the same type of size.
Yep.
But in actuality, when I kind of look at it, I'm going, well, you know what? I've got a full-size truck. Why do I want a full-size SUV? I mean, they're called mid-size SUVs, but they're still full-size.
Oh, there's
Well, what's that?
yeah, they're still very large. I agree.
Yeah, so basically, I just need something a little smaller. Toyota.
Well, there's a size down from that.
Well, yeah, there's a Toyota Corolla SUV type that's smaller, but
Yep.
but I think they're about the same price and they're still about as hard to get. So I got to find, I've got a list. Yeah. I mean, I've got a list of different brands that I'm looking into. I kind of did some research on, just on small, I guess, SUVs. So I'm going to go through the list of, and these are the ones that are highly rated.
Okay.
So I'm going to go through that list and see how much they are, the MSRP. At one time back when I bought the truck back in 2016, it was like, the vendor or the dealer gave you a MSRP and then they had incentives. So then it was like, well, either $1,500 here, $2,500 off of that, and yada yada. But now it's
what's the MSRP? What is that?
It's a manufacturer's suggested retail price.
Yep. Oh, okay.
So now just to even get that is hard.
Really?
Yeah, because then they've got they'll have an extra line saying, oh, this is the adjustment. It's an extra $2,500 for market adjustment or market, whatever it is, and then you have all the dealer, like as soon as the vehicles come off the truck, they go through the dealership. That's when they put their dealership sticker on it, and then they put all the add-ons. So what they do is they try and force you to take these add-ons, which is one way in the front end of the deal, so that they can make more money.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and they were saying that actually the dealerships are making a killing. They're making more profit now than they did before, because there's less vehicles, but they're treating them like gold, right? So it's like, well, you're going to be paying for this one. You want a car? Yeah, well, you're going to pay for it. Yeah. But basically, what I've been reading is, if you actually look at the contract for all these extra add-ons, apparently there's a checkbox. Like, you'd have to ask for the actual contract. There is a checkbox, I think, when you look at the fine print, saying that you want to opt out of it, so you don't want to pay for those. This is the dealer. The dealer added these. This isn't what you asked for. You don't want to pay for anything you didn't ask for, right?
Well, yeah, sure.
So that's pretty much that part of it. And then there's the taxes you pay for, and this other stuff. Manitoba has something online called, I can't remember what it's called, but it's regarding when you're buying a new vehicle. If it's an advertised price, it has to be the advertised price, plus your taxes and all that stuff. Everything else should be included.
Okay.
But more and more dealerships are tacking on this extra charge, just because the vehicles are harder to get.
Interesting.
Yeah. So they say probably to wait, at the second half of 2023 to look for a vehicle, because I guess there have been like 20 million more vehicles on the road this year than there were last year, just because they're starting to catch up with all the lack of chips that they had and anything else that was kind of lagging behind in parts. So they're getting the stuff.
So there's a timeline for this waiting list to go away.
Well, the waiting list, if you were to buy something, if I were to buy a vehicle, like say a RAV4, it's about 6 months. If I wanted to buy a hybrid, the hybrids, they've upped the price of the hybrids, and they're even a longer period because they take more of the electronics and the chips and everything else. So it takes a little bit more to build.
Oh, okay.
So so just to try and find one, and with the interest rates, I got to go to the bank. I'm going to see what kind of interest rate that they're going to provide me versus the dealership, and then we'll go to the dealership. I'll say, and they'll want me to finance because they want the gravy, right? They want the interest payments. So, But if they
That's what
can,
yes, exactly.
yeah, I mean, if they can match the interest payments or beat it, then sure, yeah, I'll go with them. I have no problem with that. But the thing is what they do is as soon as they get you in the finance office, that's when they start, oh, well, do you want this package or do you want that package? And every package has an item. Each item, it's not like when you buy, when you go, you get cable and you get a package, you get three channels or 5 channels for X amount, and then, or 1 channel for, it's almost not worth getting 1 channel because it just gets too expensive. They kind of have the same thing, but for the extras for the vehicles, like all the, if you want, special window tinting or low jack or, all this other stuff that they mark up, because they don't usually tell you what the price is. They just kind of give you, a bundled price. But you want to ask for, if you only want a specific item out of the list, then you just pick what you want of the list and see what kind of price that they can give you. But the price they can give you, you don't normally see. So it's usually the very first time you talk to them, they jack the price of it way up. And then you got to almost have to whittle them down a little bit so that you can, if it is an option you want, you kind of have to do a lot of research, and you have to kind of go. And the key thing is the out the door price. And the out the door price is different from the price that they'll probably give you, because anytime they try and entice you to come down to the dealership, they'll say, oh, it's this price until you get there. Then they start tacking on, oh, well, we have this fee, we have that fee, environmental fee, we've got tire fee, we got, whatever. There's some, like the add-ons that they put on, the dealership add-ons, those you can get rid of. There's some fees like taxes and stuff, you can't. Those have to stay on.
But the taxes are a lot more if there's more stuff on the car.
Well, usually they say, if you have a contract with the vehicle and each item has a price, if it's taxable, then you can negotiate.
Okay.
But if it's, yeah.
I was just thinking that's like the quote of the $1 Million Man. Everyone has a price.
She had her price, just like each and every one of you have your price. Everybody's got a price for the $1 Million Man.
Yeah. So
anyway,
yeah, with all this ordering, I don't know how the salesmen get paid. Do they get paid when the car comes in? Do they get paid because if you have to wait 6 months for it?
But when do you pay as a buyer?
Well, you would put a down payment of, I don't know, 500, 5,000. I don't know what the payments would be, but you'd have to put something down. Obviously, it would have to be reimbursable if, say down the line you change your mind. You should be able to get that deposit back. It's not like they're going to lose a sale because there's a car coming for them to sell, right? Because of the shortage, it's not, it's not skin off their butt. Plus, if you find something else in the meantime, because you don't want to wait a year or 6 months, then you can, most likely cancel it. But just don't sign any proposed papers, because you've pretty much bought it at that point. Because if you go to a different dealership and then sign the contract, I can't remember what the term is, but as soon as you sign it, you're pretty much committed to it. So.
Oh, okay.
It's quite the racket. I'm learning a lot. But
I can see people buying cars at multiple places and seeing which one comes in first.
Well, you can put, you can get estimates and stuff, as long as you don't, you're not signing your life away, you should be okay.
Well,
but I gotta say, out the door price is the key word. You want to say, like, if I were to write you a check today for a car, what is the price? Because as soon as you walk in the dealership, the first thing they say is, what kind of a payment are you looking for?
Oh, yeah. So they're not giving you a price.
So they're concentrating on the payment and not the price. So they can raise the price and add more stuff to it. It'll only add maybe, a couple bucks here and there, but over 5, 8, or depending on how many years you're paying for it, you are paying for it plus all the interest. So they're kind of padding it. They might lower the interest rate a little bit just so that you're still paying the same.
Yeah.
But you're having these other add-ons. Like all the add-ons, that's just gravy for them.
Yeah, of
So
course.
so when you're in the finance office, you know, they work you at the front end with the vehicle, and then they try and work in the back end with all the extras, like Scotch Guard and Rust Guard and paint finish protection and all the bullshit that, you know, that's like when I bought the truck, I said, you know what, I don't want any of that stuff. I just want the truck. It comes with a warranty. It's brand new. I shouldn't have to. I mean, if you're that confident in your product, why would I need this super extra long warranties?
Yeah.
If that's the case, keep your crap and I'll buy something decent.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, you know what? It's interesting because when Dylan bought his vehicle,
Right.
he always bought foreign every time. He always bought foreign cars. Never bought anything North American.
Oh yeah, they're way more. They're way better when it comes to reliability for sure. They've got a track record. Yeah.
So what he did is, well, Ford really wanted him to buy a car. Like really wanted him to buy a car. So they offered him a 10-year warranty, complete warranty.
Oh really?
And it wasn't even one of those warranties that's kind of half-assed. It was like a full warranty.
Right.
So that meant it covered everything. I think he even got his like oil changes included or something like that. Like it was ridiculous.
Right.
Because he said, "Look, you guys don't make good cars. So why would I want to buy one from you with a 5-year warranty when your cars have a lifespan of 5 years before they really start breaking down? And I don't want to pay for that. I want to buy a car that I don't need to worry about for 10 years. And the only way to have a Ford to not worry about for 10 years is if you guys are going to fix it every time it breaks and falls apart." So he talked him into it.
Well, does he still have it?
No, it died a long time ago.
Ford is slang for found on road dead.
Yeah, exactly. Or fix or repair daily.
Yeah, it's got more miles on it vertically than horizontally because it's always on a lift.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the parking lot. I don't know if you're still.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm at St. Mary's and St. Anne's.
Oh, okay, you're pretty close.
Yeah, I'm very close. Is Corey there?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll be there in a sec.
Yeah, I'll wait for
So
you.
you're at the corner of Marion and Main, correct?
Yes. So
That
as
is
soon
the
as you
right
see
one,
Marion, yeah, hang a right and then take across.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's been quite interesting. It's kind of, there's so many different models of vehicles. I mean, you get the CRV, you get the middle package, the high end package, the low end package. Some of them come only in certain colors.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know, some will, if I'm looking for a red one, it says, well, if you want a red one, it's not in this model, but if you take this other model, it does, come that way. But yeah, I'm kind of looking for, I was kind of looking for a reddish one, like whatever they have for red, if not blue. And if not that, maybe a gray or a charcoal. I don't want black and we don't want the white ones. So it's whatever other colors that are available. But we're going to look for, we're going to look for a smaller car because she used to drive a Cavalier. So, I mean, you're pretty much sitting on the ground.
Yeah. So anything else is going to be higher anyway.
Yeah, and I mean it was falling apart and everything. I mean it was a low end GM, so it's kind of like your starter car. So
Well, she's earned the right to have a nice car. Like, why not?
Yeah, well, this car, I mean, that was her first new car, but it wasn't what she wanted. I guess the salesman took her for a ride, and she didn't get it when she wanted because she didn't have air conditioning, which was probably one of the major.
Wait a minute here. Are you telling me salespeople take people for rides, Todd?
Well, like figuratively or really? Take them for a ride to test drive.
You know, I've only known a couple of good salesmen in my days. Only a couple.
Yeah. We still haven't taken one vehicle on a test drive yet.
No.
We're just trying to figure out what the good brands are first. Then we
Yep.
drove around the different car lots, see what they had, see what they kind of look like, figure out, 3 or 4 different styles, and then we're going to take them for a test drive. And then once we figure out around what the price is looking for, then we'll go to the bank, see what we're pre-approved for. Then once we're armed with all the information that we need, then we'll go in and do the deal. If or at least look around for a deal. So yeah.
Well, that's exciting. Hey, what's going on Saturday, Todd?
Saturday we're playing Canada Day. So the guys from work. If anybody follows the page on YouTube, the last one was Dan's birthday party jam, which was pretty much just a jam to kind of get ready for this show. So we've got like 3 sets worth of songs now, so we're pretty good set wise.
Awesome.
Yeah, so this should be a good time.
I can't believe how many songs you guys have in your set. Like how many songs you guys know. Like that's rather impressive.
Yeah, we've got.
Sure. I gotta share the link too to that show.
Okay, yeah, we've got quite the library now. Yeah. Dan will show up with a song, we'll start playing it. Sometimes it'll click right away, and then we'll start playing it and be okay. Just got to kind of tighten it up a bit and find out where all the changes are, but the bulk of it is pretty much ready.
Yeah, I was impressed. Like there's a great selection of songs, but it's not all like one kind of music. Like it's kind of eclectic and kind of all over the place, which is nice.
Yeah, you get the Foo Fighters, you get the Eagles, you get CCR, Doobie Brothers, just the whole range of, I guess, classic rock, I guess you want to call it.
Yeah. But it's modern classic rock. It's not just
Danko Jones
50 years ago. Like,
yeah, there's some newer stuff in there too.
All right, I am pulled in here now. Oh, I see ya.
Ah, there we are.
All right, well, let's stop this thing. Let's see how we stop this thing. End. Okay, well, Todd,
yes.
Where can you find us?
You can find us at seanmcginity.ca. That's SEANMCGINITY.
And all social media at Sean Geek Podcast.
And if you want to go check out, I know it's US based, but the guys on YouTube is called, I think it's Car Edge. If you go there, they've got some really good information, because when you go into a dealership, you want to be the one in control, because as soon as you walk in those doors, if you're not prepared, they'll smother you, and you'll probably end up buying something you may not need and pay from fees that you shouldn't need to pay.
Okay, you send me that link, because I want to make sure I put that in the show notes, because that's critical.
Okay, will do.
All right, well, let's sign off here and let's go to our meeting.
All righty.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week. And bye. Have a good day.
Hey gang, Sean Geek here.
And Fast Fret.
And we have 2 storefronts. If you are a TeePublic fan, you can browse our inventory over at TeePublic, which is teepublic.com/Sean Geek Podcast.
Or redbubble.com/people/Sean Geek Podcast.
You can get anything from either storefront, from t-shirts, stickers, phone cases, accessories of all kinds. We're talking masks, notebooks, mugs, pillows, totes, tapestries.
Oh my.
Oh my. Everything's there. Just go to those addresses. Also check the show notes and help support the show. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.